What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Oh yeah, cleaning the cam cleaning ASMR. What up, TJC Turtle? How you doing tonight, buddy? Let's see how many people I can get in this live. I'm going to shoot for the stars and say I will get 25 to 30 people in here tonight. in one stream. Because like in one stream, I probably get like 50, 60 people coming in and out of the stream for like the hour duration, hour and a half. I'm usually live. So we'll see. We'll see how many people I get tonight. But what up, Transformers fan? What up, Omega Maximus? Yo, hello. Just had a 30-second ad. Nice. Thank you. That's part of how I get paid on YouTube. Yay. I haven't not seen Transformers 1 yet. Please no spoilers. I'm going to try to keep it spoiler-free, man, but I can't promise you people in the chat aren't just going to come in saying stuff, you know? I don't know what's going to happen. The chat gets crazy sometimes. What up, Chancesaurus Rex? My dad and I are going to see Transformers 1 on Monday because he is off that day. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Oh, okay. How did you think about it? What would you rate it out of 10, Triple Air? Most satisfying scene from TF1 was when Ironhide got a bigger mohawk. Yeah, I forgot all about that. That's funny. Yep. I just got done with 3 photos for Transformers, so you guys are going to be seeing that at some point soon. Because I was looking through my Transformers comic book stash. Let me run through my stash. I got this. Some of you guys were probably not even born yet when this book came out. I remember having this when I was a little kid. From the first movie, I was looking through that. Got some inspiration from that. I did a picture from the book. You guys probably remember this from Goldfire. I was looking through this book and I did a shot. I think it was, yeah. I did a shot inspired by this scene in the comic where Prowl and I almost said Ironhide, RC are looking at an explosion. So I did that as well. And I did something with the twins from ROTF. I know, controversial, but I don't care. The twins are hilarious. Sue me. I don't care. Sup, just got here. What up, Lemon Lime? Do you think Transformers 1 should have been called something else to avoid? I mean, yeah. It would have been nice if we got more of a creative title. But I get why they did it, because it's like the beginning of what we know Transformers as. So I get it, but it would have been cooler if we had got a different title. What up, Kristen? How you doing tonight, dude? Saw Transformers 1 with my dad on his birthday. He's a lucky goose. What do you guys think of the movie? Okay. This is the pin of shame right here, okay? I do not know what possessed Pug Bricks Productions to type this and actually hit send, but this is a question that was asked in the chat, and this is a pin of shame right now in this moment. Everybody put in the chat shame for Pug Brick Studio production. Oh shoot, sorry, Productions. RC. Okay. I'm doing good. That's good to hear, man. Keeping the peace around my nature. Oh, that's good. He's now sorry. I was just messing with you, man. I even answered your question, if you even heard through my cough. RC. Shame. Transformers Last Night was a great movie. I only liked the part where they were on Earth for a long. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that movie was not too good. I said no such thing. I do not know where you got that from. Okay. That was like some AI thing somebody created in the chat just now in the video. That wasn't me. I hope we get a deluxe G1 wind charger and Transformers Generations. Yeah, that would be cool. It probably will at some point soon in the next couple of years. I'd assume maybe 2026. But I don't know. Hasbro wants to do a lot of stuff right now, so we might be waiting a couple of years for that. Also, Chris, I saw the twins in TF1. What? Really? What? Can somebody fact check this? Kristen Brown just made a breakthrough here. I think this is the first time I've ever heard somebody say they saw the twins in TF1 in Iacon 5000 race. Somebody please fact check this when they see the movie. Liar. I'm not lying, man. I know where you guys are getting this from. I forget individual package versions of Earthrise, Thundercracker, and Skywarp. That would be cool, even though I think those molds are terribly outdated and they should redo those characters. But if people are satisfied with those, capitalize off the mediocre Earthrise mold. It is what it is. It can be done. I did not. I did not times 2. Would we get an 86 Wheeljack? Probably. They've talked about doing the dead characters, so we probably will one day as like an exclusive. Hope we get Deluxe Class Power Glide. Yeah, me too. He's probably coming soon. I mean, he's going to be in Reactivate, I think, so I definitely think we're going to be getting a Power Glide at some point soon. No freaking way. This is the first time I'm hearing about this, guys. There's no way. There's no way Josh Cooley was that insane to put the twins in that movie. There's no freaking way. Just like how Hasbro will never do 86 Unicron. I hate Unicron. They probably will one day. They probably don't want to keep Unicron just exclusive to a HasLab forever. We're going to get another Unicron one day. It's just how it is. Like, he's one of the biggest villains in Transformers. There's no way he's going to be locked as a HasLab forever. SS Scrapper is the thickiest. Is he, though? I don't know, man. Movie was enjoyable. I think there could have been something different with some parts, but I was entertained. I liked the direction. Probably say more. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Yep. I just got Gamer Edition, Sideswipe, and Megatron, and these figures are mid. I think Sideswipe is good, but yeah, Megatron really isn't the greatest. He should have been a leader class. Him and Optimus need to be redone as leaders one day. I mean, it's like they're moving higher and higher up the totem pole. We get the deluxes 14 years ago or 13 years ago when the Studio Series 1s came out. And then maybe like another 5-10 years, we get the leader class ones, huh? Hasbro? That seems to be the name of the game with Hasbro. They just keep moving the goalpost. I hope we get new molds of the Datsun brothers without... Yes, I would love that. Honestly, if I was just stuck with the Universe 2008 molds, I would be fine. But some new ones that aren't brittle, hollow messes would be very nice to me. You saw Cosmos, really? That's interesting. I just rewatched it. I said I'm going to watch. Ooh, nice. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party, eh? That's what I like to see. That's what I like to read. That's what it's all about. I did not. Do you think clear plastic should be banned? Yes, I do. I've talked about this in videos in the past. I'll probably make a dedicated video to it at some point because it really is a major issue, especially in modern Transformers. So yeah, I hate clear plastic so bad. Just do solid plastic painted windows, Hasbro, please. Can't do SS Titans, and why would Unicron be Commander class? Wait, what? I never said Unicron would be Commander. That would be stupid. I got City Series Bumblebee movie Optimus at my local GameStop. Yeah, he's a good figure. That's cool. Jetfire was also in the race. Oh yeah, I saw Jetfire there. I'm literally fiddling. I think Starscream, Sideswipe, Optimus, and yeah, that's about it. I think are good, and then all the others are mediocre or just flat out bad. Barricade. I hope we get more concept arts in the studio series. Me too. There's so many different Bayverse characters they could do, and Trans Tech, which they did mention at studio series at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this year. So yeah, I am waiting for concept art series Trans Tech stuff at some point. They mentioned it, so it's got to be coming one day. It's on the table. They said it's on the table, so that would be really cool. I'm just salivating at the mouth thinking of Studio Series Trans Tech figures. Imagine that Cheetor as a Voyager class. Trans Tech Cheetor. So good. Universe, Siege, or Legacy. I gotta go with Universe. But I don't know. I haven't had the Legacy one in hand. The Siege one is good, but I just think the Universe looks better. It's not as stumpy looking. What are people saying in the chat here? I literally had a dream about owning TF4 Studio Series Optimus, but Clear Plus. I mean, I'm not sure if that Optimus coming out next year is going to have that issue. They might opt for solid plastic with him being a leader, but it is Studio Series, so they usually just do clear plastic windows, unfortunately. So we could at least hope for clear plastic inserts, please. Inserts, please, Hasbro. I don't want a fragile TF4 Optimus, especially at $60. I hope they reissue some toys. Also, Chris, what are you hoping for? The new Transformers show, and also I hate Clip. Yeah, I hate Clip too. I just want a good story that is not a retread of the same old that we've been getting for the past 10 years with Transformers cartoons. And something that is not 3D animation, please. We've been getting that for almost 15 years now. And if this next show is 3D animation, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to crash out, guys. I really think I'm going to crash out if this next show is 3D animation. Can we please go back to either 2D or anime? Please. Pretty please with sprinkles on top, Hasbro. Come on. You can do it. And the loop part, skids and mud flap word there. Yeah, somebody already said that. I am blown away. Well, they aren't doing SS Titans. They could. I think they will at some point. Studio Series sells so well. I think they're only gonna expand the line going forward, unless if the line starts bombing, like 2 years straight. The line bombs. Why is G1 Jetfire scale so inconsistent? I have no idea. I just think he should be commander size, and that's that. But I know people prefer him more so like the Dinobot scale. But I don't know. I prefer him being more so commander class size. I think we should get Cybertronian mode of Shatter and Dropkick and Optimus Prime. That would be cool. I would like to see that. I'm not against it. I love War for Cybertron, but these figures just don't feel worth the price. Yeah, a lot of those releases have been disappointing. I really haven't liked Cliffjumper, Bumblebee and Megatron, Barricade, the Decepticon drone. But I did like Sideswipe, Optimus, and Starscream. And Ratchet looks really good. I'm definitely getting Ratchet. And I got to see how that Autobot Trooper looks. Definitely getting that Ironhide repaint, and the Seeker repaints coming out next year too. So I'm pretty hyped. But, you know, those couple figures I really was not feeling. We need SS Con. Yeah, we do. I would love to see that at Commander class. Oh, my God. Guys, a Commander class transit would be the hardest thing on planet Earth. Like, are you kidding me? Come on. Let's do it, Hasbro. More story for season 2, is it? More. Yeah, I did a video on the Cyber World like a month ago. I haven't heard about the Earthspark stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me because there's always stuff left over when a show ends. Which side swipe is better, Universe or Siege? You got to go with Universe. I love the Universe mold. The Siege one is just too stubby, and the design is a little boring for me. So I got to go with Universe, honestly. It's just a better made figure to me. There's just more going on with it. And it just looks like a cooler design. I hope we get Cyberworld Deluxe toys. Yeah, that would be cool. I would love to see a Scorponok and Mirage, definitely. Hey, what did TJC Turtle have for dinner? That's the real question of the night. What did he have for dinner, guys? I want to know right now, TJC. Which version of Optimus do you think? It's definitely the night one. It was confirmed to be the night mode Optimus. I don't think they're going to do evasion mode. They've been doing so many G1 inspired Optimus figures in Studio Series. I don't think it would be evasion mode. I really don't. But a leader class evasion mode Optimus would be insanely epic. If they did it in 2026 or 2027, I would jump on that so bad. I absolutely love that design. There was a period in time when I preferred the evasion mode Optimus design over the first 3 Bayform movie design for Optimus. That's how much I used to love that design. Nowadays, I teeter more so on the long-nosed truck design for the first 3, but I still love me some evasion mode. I really do. Bring back 2D, yes, please. I hope we get another 2D animated. I do too, man. We need it. We need it bad. Should join my lives. I'll at you in them. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind joining in. I welcome anyone to read my script. Yeah, just a bunch of words at the moment. Where's your script? Where's it at? Also, we need a show of the 13 Primes. That would be cool. I would love to see that. That would be so cool. I hope Transformers Cyberworld does better than Earthspark. Me too, man. I really do. They really have to have a good selling cartoon because Cyberworld or Earthspark really didn't do well. Cyberverse it did okay. I mean, obviously it lasted for what, like 3-4 years, but it didn't do amazing. So we need a show that does really good. Pre-ordered Legacy Deluxe G1 Optimus from Amazon. Nice. He seems like a good figure. I hope we get a G1 Scorn Slasher. That would be cool. I would love to see a Scorn. I really would. I seen a Reddit post of someone saying we could see Widowmaker. Yeah, those were already leaked like almost a year ago. I covered that. Those were actual listings, so they're definitely coming. It's not just a rumor on Reddit. It's been confirmed by JT Prime 17 for a while now. We have actual store listings of them. I'm going to do a recap at some point before the year ends of every confirmed listing for next year, because I know a lot of people just forget stuff because of all the news we get throughout the year. So I'll definitely do a video compiling all the listings leaked for next year for you guys at some point. If you had to remove one of things, what would you remove? Prime was the last night. I would love it if RED 2015 never existed. We probably would have gotten a better cartoon, maybe. But I don't know. I would have to remove Robots. If it's Robots in Disguise 2015 Optimus, let's remove that. But if it's RED 2001 Optimus, let's remove TLK Optimus. How about that? Do you think of Beast Machine's cartoon? I've talked about this a few times on the channel. I think it's overhated. I really do, guys. For somebody who grew up with a part of that show, I just think the hate is a little unwarranted. It's not a great show. It isn't, but it's really not anything different from what we've been getting with Transformers cartoons, especially the last 10 years since RID 2015. If Beast Machines came out today, people would not hate it as much. But because it came out in 2000, you guys got to understand the landscape of the Transformers community online in the year 2000 and 2001. There was a lot of hardcore G1ers that were hating on Beast Wars. They were hating on the change of the franchise. And they see Beast Machines come along and they're doubling, freak that, tripling down on the crazy, whimsical, out of left field designs, the Beast stuff. They're just tripling down on that with Beast Machines to the point where it's so crazy for, you know, a classic G1 fan to look at this and be like, oh, I like this cartoon, you know? So there was a lot of that going around at the time. So I really do think that has just carried over the last 24 years. And there's a lot of kids on here that weren't even born yet when that show came out, who are like 15, 12 years old, typing on Instagram comments saying how trash Beast Machines is. Like, dude, have you even seen the show? You were born in 2010. Quit yapping. Just go watch the show and stop believing what all these 45-year-olds online are saying. If you've watched the show and you formed that opinion from seeing it, I respect your opinion. But if you're just following the crowd of 45-year-olds who have been on the TFW boards the last 24 years hating on the show just because it's not G1, then I don't respect that opinion. So there's a lot of weird stuff that goes into the hate of Beast Machines that I really don't think gets talked about. So I definitely want to do a video talking about the history of Beast Machines and where I'd say a lot of the hate came from. That's not to say the show is great or anything, but I definitely think it's a little overhated. And I would love to see a lot of those designs get remade in the modern generations era. I would like Transit better as a leader class, scales better. Really? I mean, he's a bus. A leader class would be a little small. Buses are pretty huge, man. I hope Transformers Animated gets a season 4 and 5. I have been asking for that for like 15 years, and we still haven't gotten it. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I had spaghetti. Nice. I had tacos today. My boy had hot dogs and brats. What is brats? What? Oh, shoot. I've been missing a ton of comments. Holy crap. Oh, my God. I've been yapping away. Or is to give us G1 cartoon Autobots in the... I mean, I get... Oh, I see what... Yeah. I thought you said Earthspark. Yeah, that's true. Would an evil version of Ratchet be named Swivel? That could work. I mean, it's not a bad name. Was Prime 3D animations, and why not having 3? They did it for 1, even though it's a movie, but they did it with G1 and Prime. They didn't do 3D animation with G1. I don't even think 3D animation was around when G1 came out. But I just think 3D animation has been overdone at this point, and it doesn't even look good right now. The last time it looked good was 14 years ago when Prime came out. Like, please just go back to either anime or 2D animation, Hasbro. Please. I'm so sick of the 3D. Classics, Megatron or Siege. Gotta go with classics. Cannot beat that Nerf gun mode. It's on a blog. Must read bottom up. Oh, okay, I got you. Put the blog in the... Link your blog in the comments. How would you feel if TF Shattered Glass had its own movie? That would be cool. I don't really care about Shattered Glass that much, but seeing it as a movie, that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Aside from Transformers, other media that I love are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. Okay, nice. Yeah, I love all those too. I mostly am into Star Wars and Marvel out of all those, but I definitely grew up with TMNT and DC too. The most I love from DC is Batman stuff. But there are other characters that I like, such as Green Lantern, Cyborg, Teen Titans. I used to watch Teen Titans religiously on Cartoon Network back in the day. That was one of my favorite cartoons to watch. I have plans to order Legacy Animated Motormaster and Deluxe Terran Jawbreaker on October 1st. Oh, nice. Yeah, those are some good picks, man. Good figures. I like Siege Megatron in the cartoon colors. It's an okay mold. It's not really a mold I'm into. So with the Minecraft collab that happened, do you think that Nickelodeon map is true, especially with it saying Reactivate coming in 2025? Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff is going to pan out. The only thing that I'm a little skeptical on, because of all the delays we've been getting the last 5-6 years, is Reactivate. It probably is coming next year, but I wouldn't hold my breath. A lot of things could happen in the development of a game in a year from now, you know. So gotta wait and see. What Baver Studio Series figures do you think we could get in 2026? I would love a DevCon. I would love Age of Extinction, Drift, Hound. I would love an Age of Extinction Shockwave, which is the 2-head. And I would love, what would be a last pick? I'm going to go with something crazy. This is from the concept art line. A Titan class Revenge of the Fallen depth charge. If you guys have never seen the concept art for how depth charge was going to look in that movie, he was going to transform into a Navy warship and he would have looked insane. We got a Scout class figure of that way back in 2009 during the ROTF toy line. But obviously, that's not even close to being in scale. So a Titan class Revenge of the Fallen depth charge. Please, Hasbro. Valid enter. Save TF1. Yeah, I hope it does better in the box office, but it's not looking good. Megatron was a massive control freak. Yeah, he was. Yeah, they did have a lot of good ideas in that show. It's just that a lot of it wasn't executed well, but I feel like Megatron was one of the better things executed in there. Yeah. Save TF1. Yeah. I was born in 2002. I like Transformers since I was 3. Oh, nice. Oh, we're around the same age, man. That's cool. Yeah, I grew up with all the 2000s and 90s stuff, you know. I've been on the boards on TFW 2005 since 2009. So I've been around a while in this community, and I've seen a lot of funny stuff. There was a time when nobody cared about Unicron Trilogy, when nobody cared about animated, and now look at where we are 15, 20 years later. How the turntables have turned. Things change. I have watched all of Beast Machines only once on Tubi. I thought it was okay. Yeah, it's just okay. You know? But to say, like, it's the worst Transformers show ever and it's terrible, I can understand that if you've seen the show, that's your own opinion. But again, just to hop on the hate train bandwagon, I just think that's stupid. Yeah, I mean, you know, the G1 cartoon wasn't the greatest either. There was a lot of flaws with that. I've said this before in other videos, but I really think the only truly good shows we've gotten are animated, Prime, and Beast Wars. Everything else really isn't that great. It's all just like moments in certain characters and certain plot lines that are cool or iconic that we want to see get made into toys. It's not really the whole show. And I really feel like Animated Prime and Beast Wars are like the only shows where it's like, okay, good characters, good story, good animation, you know? Well, not really good animation for Beast Wars, but at the time it was revolutionary. I think it was like the first CGI animated cartoon back then or something. So it really broke a lot of barriers, Beast Wars, for the animation. First was I got into Transformers was Cybertron. Really? Okay. My first was the 2007 film. Then my mom got me the Energon DVD at Walmart. I know, very random, but that's just what happened for my childhood. So I have a soft spot for Energon. And then I watched Animated a few months later when that first came out on Cartoon Network in December of 2007. And yeah, I've been hooked ever since. Hey, Chris, why do people hate Beast Machine's Cheetor design? Because I love it. Yeah, I love it too. I bought the core class that came out this year. I think it's a cool design. I think people hate it because of... So if you don't know the history of the toy line from back then, they did like this big... I don't know if it was called Supreme Class or Ultra Class, but they did this huge Beast Machine's Cheetor figure for the toy line back then. And it shelf warmed so hard. It did not sell well. You could get it on Amazon for like $5 back then, I think. And yeah, it was not good. So I think that's where a lot of the hate from that Cheetor stems from, because of him being a shelf warmer so bad. But yeah, I don't know if people hate that design. It's pretty cool to me. If there were to be Terracon zombie apocalypse, which Autobots and Decepticons do you think would survive? Well, I think a lot of the big bots would survive. You know, the Titan scale robots, cruiser types like Tankor, Roadbuster, Blitzwing, Strika, Lugnut, Blackout. But I don't know. Oh, definitely Optimus, because he's basically like I don't know if anybody's ever made this comparison, but he's like the civilian version of God for the Transformers. He's like Jesus. Like, you know, Primus, like Optimus is the representation of Primus. He literally has the life source of Primus kind of within his chest. So Optimus really should survive that. Hey, Chris, have you saw a video on a live? Yes, I saw that earlier today. I fell in love with it. I rewatched it like 5 times. I love it so much. I want that to be the next live action Optimus design so bad. Or the Armada one would go so hard in live action. But I seriously doubt they're going to do that. It's probably just going to be another G1 Optimus design in the next movie, unfortunately, but whatever. What I didn't like about Beast Machine is that not only do the characters don't look like themselves, they don't act like themselves character in fighting, and it took itself way too seriously. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, they don't look like themselves. I wouldn't say they don't look like themselves. They just went so left field and so like crazy and artistically just abstract with the designs that it was an acquired taste, especially back then in 2000. But nowadays, I really think people would be more welcome to getting figures of those. But it was just one of those things where they tried something new that was ahead of its time back then. And, you know, people just didn't appreciate it for the time. And the whole thing about the characters not acting like themselves, I understand that. I agree with that to an extent, but I mean, you also got to understand, if you're trying to like make a story and get inspired from real life events, not everybody is going to have this linear character arc in their lives where, okay, they go from being this person to this person to this person in a linear, regular fashion. So I really think they were trying to do an abrupt change to kind of simulate how stuff like that can actually happen to a character, where they go through something and it just changes them so quick and so drastic. So I don't really mind it, but I can get it because it really wasn't executed that well with like most of the characters in the show. but I don't mind it that much. Brats are like hot dogs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, bring back 2D, please. I was born in 1999. Oh, nice. Same year we got into the brand, man. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. My introduction to TMNT was the 2003. I loved the cartoon as a kid. It was dark, humorous, and had a great story. I don't think I watched that too much as a kid. I got into the 2007 movie and the 2012 cartoon on Nickelodeon. That was mostly what I watched, and the movies, the live action ones from the 90s and the ones that were coming out back then in 2014 and 2016. That was mostly what I got into with TMNT. My introduction to Star Wars was the original trilogy on VHS, and I saw the prequels in theaters. Oh, nice. I missed out on seeing the prequels in theaters. I saw them on TV, and I was hooked. I loved Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. Phantom Menace, it had to grow on me for a long time. I actually just recently started actually liking Phantom Menace. I liked parts of it, like the final battle, but the movie as a whole, it had to grow on me for like 15 years. So, yeah. But, yeah, the prequels are my bread and butter when it comes to Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I like the original trilogy too, but the prequels is where it's at for me. Clone Wars, all those characters I just love. Are you familiar with the fan-made Batman book Gotham? Hopefully Transformers 1 gets a trilogy inspired by the War for Cybertron games. I don't think I've heard of that Batman thing, the fan-made story. I'm going to check that out. But yeah, a trilogy based off of the War for Cybertron games would be so incredible. I don't know if we're going to get that because of how bad Transformers 1 is selling right now, but I'm going to have to wait and see. I rather hope we get last night Megatron and Barricade and Bulldog. Bulldog would be so cool. I have been waiting for a leader class Bulldog for so long. Redos on Megatron and Barricade would be cool too, but especially Bulldog. I got the Transformers G1 Complete Series on DVD at my local Walmart. Oh, nice. That's a score. Would you guys recommend the 2007 SS Decepticon set? Yeah, I'd get it. It's probably the only way you're going to get them affordably right now. I still got to get that, actually. Do you think of rumors of physical media? Really? Are they really going to end physical media this year? It's not like everybody in the world are into, like, just doing streaming. I mean, that's stupid to me. What, like a year or two ago, Best Buy stopped selling CDs, which was absolutely ridiculous. I almost said another word that people probably wouldn't like, but whatever. Yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. I don't agree with them ending physical media. It's like this big push to like get rid of certain things, and it's like, why do we need to get rid of these things? Like, it's just ridiculous to me. Which are bigger, trains or buses? Probably buses, but there are some pretty big trains. I don't know. They're probably around the same size. It just depends on the train or bus. Wait, what? Really? Oh, shoot. That's weird. I wonder why I didn't post in there. Do you think Cyberverse Astro Chain should get a Titan figure? Yeah, that would be cool to see one day. I would be down for that. Yeah. G1 was good for episodic content. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Especially the first 2 seasons. My problem with the DCEU is that it's straight too far from the comic source material. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know. I think if Snyder was given the chance to keep going, I think it would have gotten better because the extended cut of Justice League is actually pretty good to me. And especially with them bringing in Cyborg as one of the first members for Justice League. I thought that was so killer. I absolutely loved that because it felt like they were trying to pull from more modern stuff instead of trying to just be so slavish to the classic stories. But yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't really mind it. Because I don't know, the characters were still recognizable. They still generally acted like themselves outside of, a few things here and there. But, yeah. Which live action Transformers do you like more, Bayverse or reboot? Gotta go with Bayverse. Sorry, guys. The rebooted timeline hasn't showed me enough right now to be like, yes, I'm hooked. I love this better than the Bayverse. Do you know why Batman the Animated Series has red skies? Are you talking about the one with from the 90s? Forza Class AoE Shadow Raiders when? Yeah, I would love to see more of those KSI drones. That would be so cool. And ROTF Dead End, but green. Yep. Give them to me, Hasbro. Come on. Do they want to make money or what? Rather than red, yep. Web Transformers 1989. The Domain, Master Cerebros. I have no idea how you would put that in the comments. Why TMNT cartoons have way more seasons than Transformers cartoons with 3 or 4 seasons? I don't know. That's a good question. I've never even thought of that. Got into Hot Wheels when I was 3. The Hot Wheels Accelerators movies is cool. Yeah, I would love that. Would be cool to see more Hot Wheels crossovers with Transformers. Me personally, I don't really care about crossovers that much, but just seeing them get made finally would be cool. Because when I was a little kid, I was like, what if Transformers was Hot Wheels? What if they were in G.I. Joe? What if they were in DC, Marvel, Star Wars, So it's cool seeing that stuff now. Yep, I do too, man. I do too. The 2003 TMNT cartoon was great. I watched all the seasons, including the 2012 series. Yeah, that 2012 series was crazy. I actually haven't watched the 2003 one. That 2012 one was amazing. Do the Transformers Cybertron games take place before G1 or before Transformers Prime? They were originally supposed to be before G1, but they opted to make it before Prime. But the whole aligned continuity mess just, that whole thing is just a mess. So it really is its own continuity, truthfully. But officially, Hasbro was making it to be a prequel to Transformers Prime. What is better, Transformers Last Night or Rise of the Beast? Definitely Rise of the Beast. No question. TR Prime Sentinel Prime. My A is about to run every Decepticon over. 77 feet tall. That's crazy, man. Oh, my back. Remember, you will own nothing and be happy. Yep, that's what they want, man. It's pretty crazy right now. This huge push to move everything to the cloud and streaming online, it's just ridiculous to me. It's so annoying. And this is coming from somebody who uses streaming a lot. But what if one day, you can't use streaming or the internet goes out or what have you? This heavy reliance on the internet right now is just crazy to me. The best episodes of Transformers G1 Season 3, in my opinion, are Five Faces of Darkness, Star Seems Ghost, Ghost in the Machine, Dark Awakening. Yeah, those were probably the best storylines of Season 3. Season 4, I really don't think have any good storylines. But, yeah, I'd agree with that list. Nemesis Prime, Bugbite, Swivel, Silverhead, a.k.a. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Ironhide. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, those are pretty good evil names. Would you get the TF1 SS figures? No. I think you asked me that in the last live. Nah, unless if they're like characters that we don't see too many figures of, I'll probably pass. Kristen is having dinner, ladies and gentlemen. What are you having for dinner, man? Have you watched 2004 The Batman? Are you talking about the Nolan movie or a cartoon? The other great episodes from Transformers G1 Season 3 are The Ultimate Weapon and The Return of Optimus. Yeah, those are The Return of Optimus. I like that episode. What do you think of Age of Extinction? It's okay, but it was the start of the downfall for me with Bayverse. The whole creative clashing between the scenes is what caused the aligned continuity to crumble. Yep, exactly. Those are some crazy times behind the scenes at Hasbro. I think Transformers Age of Extinction is better than Revenge of the Fallen. Really? I don't agree with that. TF Prime Sentinel is an electric locomotive, really. That's pretty cool. Season 4 of G1 only had 3 episodes. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. I haven't watched Season 4 in so long. What up, DJ Blackout? How you doing tonight, dude? I'll only get SS Jazz and Sentinel for TF1. Yeah, I definitely want to get a Jazz. His design looked really cool in the movie. As a TF Prime fan, I think Season 3 is the best of the whole show. We're mid except a few episodes. Yeah, it was a bit of a slow burn for the first 2 seasons, but there were definitely some memorable moments. I don't know. I really do like all of Prime. It does get boring at times with trying to keep that super serious and dark tone to the show, but all in all, I really do think it's the top 3 best Transformer shows we've ever gotten. A burrito from Chipotle, and boy, I wish I can type more, but boy, yeah, that's funny. It'd be like that sometimes, dude. My favorite Spider-Man cartoon has to be Spectacular Spider-Man. I would have to agree. Yep, I used to watch that all the time. What do you think of the Sonic franchise? The movies are pretty cool. I'm excited to see the 3rd one coming out. I'm a casual fan, I'd say. What are people saying? I like Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I got the RPMs and Speed Stars cars. I used to love the RPMs back in the day, man. Why is Cliff Jumper always dying? I have no idea. Ask Hasbro. I was frustrated that Grimlock was a different character compared in RID 2015, The Fall of Cybertron. Yeah, line continuity makes absolutely no sense. One character can be totally different from the other iteration, even though they're supposed to be the same character. I would get all TF1 Studio Series figures. Really? Okay. We got a dedicated TF1 fan in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Transformers Till All Are One plot is about family. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's definitely, the main bread and butter of Transformers. I'd agree. I'm great. What do you think of the new profile? I think it looks cool. That's good to hear, man. Yeah, this is a pretty cool profile. I dig it. That's cool. Dope profile, man. Also, TF Prime Ironhide, my AU is a short, grumpy guardian. He protects Sentinel. Oh, that's cool. I could see that with Ironhide. Bayverse Starsaber when? I don't even think Starsaber was ever in Bayverse. But that would be cool to get like a design as a figure of what if Starsaber was in Bayverse. That would be another cool subline to get in Studio Series. Like making characters into Bayverse designs if they did appear in a movie. That would be pretty cool. Why hasn't already 2001 gotten a DVD release? I have no idea. I think it has to do with the rights to the show with Fox and everything back then. You can't even watch it on Tubi, so it's weird. I don't know what's going on. But the whole show is available on YouTube. A pretty good quality of it is on there. That's where I watch the show. But yeah, it's kind of sad that already 2001 is kind of like lost media a little bit. But there are some copies on YouTube of the whole show. Omega Maximus isn't lying. Spectacular Spider. Yeah, That was a fantastic show, man. That was so peak. Have you heard about the Sonic X? No, I haven't. Really? Oh shoot, that's gonna be cool. Do you remember the Transformers Road? Yes, I used to have so many of those as a little kid during the Universe line, Revenge of the Fallen, and the 2007 toy line. Those were like the go-to stuff that my mom would get me for Transformers. Either Robot Heroes or a deluxe class figure. You know, back in those days, a Voyager or a Leader class would be like spending $200 on your child. So I would only get those for like special occasions. So most of the time it was either gimmick figures like Robot Heroes or Smashing Battlers or whatever they were called back then, or a deluxe class figure if I was feeling lucky that day. But yeah, Robot Heroes definitely remember. Was Lockdown a part of the Decepticons? Because it's kind of confusing what side he is. Nah, he's a bounty hunter. He's not on any side. He just works for whoever pays him the highest for the bounty, which is usually the Decepticons. Honestly, TF1 Optimus and Megatron objectively sucks. I talked about this before, but I think they're great characters, but there are certain things, how they were written, that weren't too good to me. So I kind of agree with that. I'm into the Studio Series. They have a lot of cool figures. I hope it gets better. It's legit. Yeah, I agree. Studio Series is a cool line. Hold up. Miku? It's Transformers? I don't even know what that is. Which Transformers character do you think needs a new toy? In my opinion, Nightbeat. Oh, boy, there's so many. A Commander class animated Lugnut. Where is it, Hasbro? He won the fan vote over 2 years ago, and we're still waiting for his figure. Talala 1 is a fan film I'm making, if anyone was confused. Oh, nice. I love me some fan films. What do you think of, like, upgrade kits? They're cool. There's some good ones online. I've gotten a few of them before. Yeah, they're cool. Hey, we got somebody from Japan in the chat. What up, Yun? How you doing tonight, man? Or what is it, the morning where you are? Or like early afternoon or something? Does anyone think Transformers animated is like Spectacular Spider-Man? Yeah, they're kind of similar in style. I can see that. The Transformers Robot Heroes toys are owned. I own where Optimus, Unicron. Oh yeah, yeah. I owned. I remember I had Ironhide, Jazz, Bone. Did they do a Bone Crusher? Oh yeah, I had an Optimus one, a Bumblebee one. I had one from Universe, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was the one that came with Hound. But I probably had like 5 or 6 sets of those when I was little. Spider-Man is my favorite character since I was a kid. Spectacular is a great show, including the movies and 90s series. Yeah, I agree. There were some great cartoons back then for Spider-Man. Is Megatron supposed to be Galvatron in The Last Night? Nope. He is specifically referred to as Megatron. But they are the same character, so I guess he technically is. What happened to Archerville after G1? Is he dead? I have no idea. That's a good question. Probably, I'd assume. Honestly, Studio Series is the best line. Legacy was way too hit or miss. I don't know. In terms of character selection, I gotta go with Legacy. But I think Studio Series overuse of clear plastic and the articulation not really being too consistent due to how just crazy a lot of the movie designs are. I think that hampers it down a little bit. So I gotta disagree. I think Legacy is a bit more better quality wise, but Studio Series is still a good line. What characters would you like to see in the Bumblebee movie concept series? Jazz. Probably just Jazz, honestly. Because a lot of the characters that have concept art from that Cybertron scene or were in that Cybertron scene, we get so many figures of every couple years. And Jazz, he's one of those characters. He gets figures of semi-consistently, but I'm just a Jazz fanboy. I just want more of him. Is it just me or is Dr. Mandroid from Earthspark? Yeah, he is. He definitely is. No doubt about it. I would be so cool if we get a new 86 Cliffjumper. Probably be a retool of 86 Bumblebee. Yeah, that would be cool. Even though I'm not really a fan of the 86 Bumblebee mold, that would be cool to see. I wouldn't mind that. I still think the Classics mold is a bit better. Oh my god, so many comments. Why is it daytime over in Japan? It's nighttime here. It's a little thing called time zones, my guy. Yep. It's just how the Earth works, man. Don't worry, Jam. I know you're sad that Jazz died. Yeah. It's almost 20 years later, I still am. I just found a 2007 Blackout for like, oh, well, that's nice. The original Voyager? That's cool. Comment on my community post. Yeah, sure, man. I could do that. On eBay. Nice. That's good. Have you watched a little bit of Transformers Earthspark or a lot? I think I've watched the whole thing, and I really wasn't impressed. Thank you for always useful information on Transformers. Do you know if Studio Series 86 Astro Train will be released next year? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's no word on an Astro Train next year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it gets released in the next couple of years, probably. Would not surprise me at all. I need a Transformers horror game. I just need a Robo Horror. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to see, actually. I hope they do that at some point. That would be a nice tonal shift for Transformers. I would love to see that. Have a great evening. Take care. Thank you, too, Triple Air. I appreciate you tuning into the live stream. Have a good night. I have watched the 90s X-Men on Disney Plus and X-Men 97, and they are great cartoons. Yeah, those 90s X-Men episodes were cool. I haven't watched 97 yet, but maybe at some point I will. Clear plastic, yeah. The clear plastic in the Studio Series is pretty bad. They use it so much. Who would win, Lockdown or Scourge? Well, it depends on what iteration of Scourge you're talking about. Is it from Rise of the Beast? Is it from R80 2001, G1, the comics? I'm not sure. Got to specify what Scourge we're talking about here. SS Megatron should have been a turret or a massive shoulder cannon for other figures to use rather than a tank. That would be a cool idea. I would like to see that. I hope we get Gamer Edition Jazz. Yes, please, yes. Inject it into my veins, Hasbro. Yes. I can write fan fictions. Yeah, man. Yeah. Would a Transformers and Fast and Furious crossover be a good idea or not? I don't think so. I am team no for that one. One Transformers, one. Yep. I hope we get Landmine Transformers Studio Series Concept Series. Yes. Yes, that would be amazing. I would love that. Okay, from Rise of the Beasts. Well, then, since Scourge has the power of Unicron flowing through him, I gotta go with Scourge. Transformers 1 is the best movie ever behind Bumblebee. I wouldn't agree. I don't agree with that, but that's a valid take. I respect that take. I would hope we get Batman and Transformers crossover as a figure. That would be pretty cool. Imagine if we get a transforming Batmobile, guys. That would be so insane. Like a leader class scaled transforming Batmobile would go so hard. Fan fiction legitimately. Why does it scare you? I love you, man. I love you too, Jay. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, dude. TF horror story on the Age of Rust would be cool. Oh, yeah. Cosmic Rust you're talking about? Yeah, that'd be cool. Fox X-Men movies are good, but my problems with those are too much Wolverine, Cyclops is more jerky, and they stray away. I agree. Yeah, that's my main problem with them too. I don't. I want to sound derogatory towards. I mean, I don't really mind it, but I don't know. I could kind of see why people don't like it at the same time, but honestly, I really don't care about it being in the show. I just want a good story. I just want good characters. And pronouns or not, I just don't really care about Nightshade. There's really nothing cool to me about Nightshade. What about Transformers Batwing? Yes, I would love that. This is one of the realest comments I've ever read. Would we get a new G1 Drifter animated Lockdown in the future? Probably both at some point. Both are definitely on the table. We already have that for Megatron, and 20 years later, look where we are. Lorenzo is yeah. Yeah, he's a bozo, man. I already have that from... Oh, yeah, I already read that. I can't wait for Arcane Season 2, and I'm glad I won't be getting milked for more seasons. What's Arcane? I've never even heard of that. Also, the director of X-Men was not a nice person because he... Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty dumb. Kevin Feige snuck comics to Hugh Jackman on set, so that was pretty baller. Transformers Batmobile and Batwing. Yes, all of those would be so amazing as crossovers. What if they do Leo Kaiser next year? That would be cool. I don't think they are because all the mainline slots have been filled up. But in the coming years, they're probably going to do them at some point. I say AoE is worse than Last Night because at least the Last Night is watchable than AoE. Nah, I don't know. I think Age of Extinction is a little better than the Last Night to me. Why are they even doing a G.I. Joe crossover? Well, it's been done a bunch of times before in the past. So I think they want to capitalize off that because it's something they haven't done with the movies, but they really don't need to do that because there's so many other cool Transformers stories that they could do that they haven't done in the movies. So, but I don't know. I'm remaining hopeful. I like G.I. Joe. I grew up with it. I used to love it. So, got to see how it turns out. I made Beaver Sentinel a ghost since he of course died and made him creepy as freak. Really? That sounds ridiculous, man. That could be cool. Yeah, they're both bad, but I prefer Age of Extinction. High key. Also, how in the name of Primus is TF1 connected? Yeah, it's not. The Lorenzo is just talking out of his you-know-what. X-Men was the start of Kevin... Yep, it was, yeah. Yep, that's true. Hell no, TLQ, way worse than... Yeah. That's one of the many reasons why The Last Night does not work as a proper sequel. Oh my god. We have Muscle Man from regular show in the chat, guys. You know who else is doing a G.I. Joe crossover? You can expect what Muscle Man is going to say next, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is going to shock you, but my mom... Oh, crap, I messed it up. Damn it. My mom. Muscle Man said my mom in the chat. Yo, this is low-key amazing right here. Muscle Man is so goated in regular show. Oh my god. Is Transformers 1 really canon because Sentinel died from Optimus? No. Nah, it's not canon to the Bayverse. It's impossible. Yeah. I hope the Transformers G.I. Joe movie does better. I do too. Just gotta wait and see and hope for the best. TF1 is its own thing. Yeah, it is. No doubt about it. It's its own thing. I remember in Transformers Earthspark Season 1, the Autobots are Terrans, reform the Decepticons. It's that whole show is just a mess. We just need to get past this stupid stuff, man. I don't think I'll tell you this, but I'm improving from Transformers. What up? Yeah. Yeah, you didn't say that. Yeah, that's cool, man. What about the full DJD like pack? That would be cool. I would love to see that. I love me some DJD. Pick my friend, Meg Up, Star Up, and Shaka. They're all ship names. Oh, nice. That's cool. I think it has some really amazing action, but it's bogged down from some like very stupid scenes. Regular show, yeah. I used to prefer regular show, yeah. I definitely agree. You're using a green screen. Okay, that's cool. Nice. I hope we see Megatron and more Beast Wars characters. Yeah, I'd be down for that. We definitely need to see Megatron appear in the sequel. Definitely. Why don't you like Earthspark? It's because like they tried different things, which is cool, but it's not really different things to the point of okay, this brings something interesting to the franchise. Like we used to get, that's what we used to get, but I don't feel that way with Earthspark. And the stories just feel boring. Like I don't know, they tried different things, but I don't think it was executed well. No why TF1 isn't connected to the movies because how can Sentinel? Yeah, it makes no sense. Don't even listen to what that guy said, guys. Well, it is its own universe. It is not connected to anything. Hold up in AOA. I saw Sentinel's head, so that can mean. Nah, he's not. No, he's dead. They were just using his brain for information and data on how to make the Transformers. Have you watched Teen Titans? Not the awful Teen Titans Go, but the one. Yeah, yeah. I used to watch that show all the time. That was one of my favorites as a little kid. I don't think there should be a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie. There should be a Transformers 1 sequel. That would be cool. I don't know. I'm really excited for the next live action story because that's like my bread and butter for the movie stuff. So, but getting both would be cool. The problem with G.I. Joe as of right now, the kids are tearing on G.I. Joe. Yeah, it's true. I mean, there are still kids that like G.I. Joe, but it is mostly adults nowadays more than ever. The Lost Transformers Colony world where they have elemental powers but abandoned by their creators because they fear. That's a cool idea. I would love to see that in official media. But we know Hasbro is too chicken to do that nowadays. What's better, Optimus design? I gotta go with 2007 easily. Just found out the best concept art for Dark Elements. Yeah, he had some cool concept art, man. I still can't believe Teen Titans Go got it. Yeah, Cartoon Network fell off hard, man. It's a shame. I think the TF1 sequel could be awesome. Yeah, that's if they're able to make it because the movie's not selling well right now. They don't hate Teen Titans. They just don't like Teen Titans Go, which I agree with. My favorite DC cartoons are animated series, Justice League. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think I've seen any of those. But DC does make some good animation. I've seen some of their stuff. But Teen Titans is probably my favorite. Yeah, it's a cool design, I dig it. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I'm so sick of it. Yeah, Transformers Prime is cool, man. Not that I know of, but if there's a major update, I'll report on it. I don't think anybody does. Yeah, I agree to an extent. It depends on the character and how good the movie is. Teen Titans Go is trash. Yeah, the weird trash. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I've been live for a little over an hour. I think I'm gonna get going. Getting a little tired here, but yeah, I appreciate everybody who stopped by tonight. We had a good convo as always. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next live. I may go live tomorrow, or I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be going live again soon. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next live. See y'all in the next one. Bye.